Welcome, guys, to the first podcast that I have a guest in. Our guest is AsianRiceCup. Welcome, man. How you doing, bro?
Yo, I'm doing good.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm excited to have you on, man.
Pretty good.
Your Iron Man is insane. By the way, if you guys don't know him, he has a channel that's primarily based about Iron Man content. Insane. I've got most of the raid gear. Go check him out down below. Fucking sexy. Before we start, do you have a name you want me to call you, like by your regular name or Rice Cup or anything like that?
I mean, you can call me Ree
Ree?
or Rice Cup,
Ree?
whatever floats your boat.
Alright, I'll call you
Or-
Ree. Try to get used to that, man.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Alright, dude. So, brought you on, first podcast. How you feeling, dude? Feeling about talk for maybe an hour or so?
Yeah. Sounds fun, honestly. Never
About
really done this
RuneScape,
type
right?
of
It's
thing,
like,
so
just you never have a
hopefully,
friend over and just talk about RuneScape for an hour. It's so...
Well, maybe back in the day, but not so
Really?
much now. You know.
What? Dude, I guess my friends would talk about that, but not in this detail. We didn't know what we were doing
Mhm.
back in the day.
Yeah, this is more professional.
I hope.
It's supposed to be entertainment. Yeah, I hope so.
Well, I bet my YouTube probably knows about RuneScape Mobile because right when that came out, everyone flooded YouTube videos about it. But I thought I wanted to talk about it with you just to see what would the impact be on how many people play RuneScape again. So, when you first heard about RuneScape Mobile, were you happy about it or what was your reaction?
Oh, well, the whole 7 days, announcement hype thing, I thought it was gonna be like a new game for RuneScape, not like a mobile. So I was kind of disappointed, but that's because I was expecting something.
Whoa, you were
But,
disappointed
I mean,
about
mobile
RuneScape
is-
Mobile, dude? What?
Yeah, I mean, like I heard more. Like honestly, I was thinking it was gonna be like a new RuneScape game or something.
Dude,
'Cause
I thought that
Mobile
way
doesn't
too.
really affect like people like me because like I usually just play the game at my house, and I don't want to like go on my phone,
I s-
to play RuneScape because I already play a lot of RuneScape. I'm like, yo, I can't be going out and playing RuneScape too, or
That's
something.
exactly what a friend said on his video, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I
I
feel
play way
you,
too much.
but at the
Yeah.
same time, a lot of those boring skills are training at crabs on a pier because I have like 5 different accounts. So for someone like me, I got super excited about RuneScape Mobile because I didn't want to go out or stay inside and have to train or anything. I like watching my TV shows and not doing anything. So when I go out and about, it'd be nice to just click on a crab every once in a while. So I got super
Yeah,
excited.
Yeah, that's something that a lot of people would definitely benefit. But like from a an anticipation perspective, it just wasn't what I was thinking of. But like for other people and for potential new players, yeah, it's huge. Like what I mean? It's a big positive thing for like Jagex in general.
Well,
For
yeah,
sure.
exactly, because a lot of the game, a lot of RuneScape is AFK. I would say about 90% of RuneScape is
Yeah,
AFK.
AFK or chill. Yeah,
Yeah, because bossing, yeah, there's a lot
exactly.
of high-level bossing, but that's only a small percentage of what the game has to offer. And then PKing, of course, which I'm going to try on mobile. I can't wait,
Yeah.
but that's gonna be
Like
so
no
hard.
lie, no lie. I had a dream like last night. It was weird. Like I was playing RuneScape Mobile, doing raids or something, and I actually managed to do the raid. I don't even know how that even worked
Dude,
out, but
I bet
that's
you
the dream. That
could.
was
I
weird.
bet you could. You might have to get like an iPad or something.
Yeah, no, and the only distinct thing I remember about that dream was I almost died like 10 times, but still made it.
Oh, dude, that'd be. I would watch.
Oh, that's
So
weird.
that's
Yeah.
oh, dude, because
So it's like okay, cool.
right? Oh my God, I'm definitely gonna watch that if you ever upload it or attempt it. I'm gonna upload a bunch of RuneScape
Yeah.
mobile
I don't even know
videos.
how this is gonna work, but yeah.
I plan to do
That'd be
some pure
interesting. I'll
hybriding on
definitely
that.
give it a try.
You should,
Just to
dude.
see what it's like.
Get a recording app though, so you
Cause
can record it.
oh yeah.
And-
I'm not gonna be doing this now, but
oh yeah, it's not
definitely
out
something
yet.
to look into. Yeah.
A
But yeah,
lot of people
RuneScape
are
Mobile.
saying that Woox is gonna be the first one to do Inferno on the app. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I saw his Twitter. I saw his. I follow his Twitter pretty religiously. So, this guy's definitely planning a lot already
He is actually planning to do it on the
into
app.
Yeah. Like
How?
I mean, it's not even out yet, but I'm pretty sure. Like he's already kind of hinting that he's prepping on trying to get it done as soon as it comes.
He better have some
So
dainty ass fingers.
I mean, he
'cause-
posts it a lot. So
Yeah, I'm following him on Twitter too. I enjoy that stuff, but there's no way. I'm gonna call it right now. He's skillful, but there's no way he's gonna be able to do Inferno on the RuneScape mobile
like
app.
it's just yeah, it's just how is the mobile gonna be, designed and stuff like
Well,
that.
there's no way to
'Cause
use F keys.
it really depending on how interactive RuneScape mobile is. Like you might be able to do almost everything you could do, like playing RuneScape on a computer.
Well, you
But
can, but the
I'm not
difference is
sure.
F keys and precision and accuracy, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because like if you can make a mobile that can allow you to switch, switch into different tabs, quick as shift keys can on a keyboard,
There could be a
that would
possibility
be crazy.
that
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
an attachment on your
I mean,
phone.
I could see that prayer flicking could be pretty manageable.
Dude, no, it
I mean,
wouldn't.
it's instead of you pressing the mouse, you're gonna have to tap.
If you got like
your
fat
phone
fingers,
screen.
you're gonna misclick and die. Oh my god. Oh, one tick
So
flicking. That'd be
I mean,
insane.
I don't know how possible it is, but like it just depends on what the app can actually do. Because like if the app is as simple as you just use your mouse to open tabs, and then I mean not your mouse, your finger to open a tab or your finger to point and attack a monster, then yeah, you can't do something like the Inferno. Like you can probably just do basic. Oh, you point and click. You need to eat a food. Like you can't do multiple, actions.
That's
in,
why
like,
I'm
one
saying
tick,
it's gonna be
you know what I mean? In
huge
tick
because
sessions.
most of RuneScape is AFK, and a lot of the people who play are older. I would say at least 20 plus. They have a job, they come home,
Yeah,
and they
at
probably
least
just play
for
at
the
work.
current, for
It
the
would-
current like player base. Apparently, they're like pretty old.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're-
not like old, but
Oh, dude, there's probably
not
some
kids.
old ass people down below. Type your
Yeah.
age. I bet there's some 50-year-olds right now watching. You'd be surprised. It could be some elderly people
I mean,
playing.
I know I know like 3 friends that are like over 50, so it's pretty legit.
Friends that are over
But
50.
like, yeah, the current player base, according to MintMadCow from like a year ago, was like the majority of people were almost in their 20s or like late teens. So yeah, not that many like younger players.
Yeah.
But honestly, if this mobile app becomes well, they market it well, it gets recommended on like those app stores and stuff. I mean, like kids love playing games on phones and stuff. So you could bring like a huge new demographic of like younger players just through the app. I mean, they'll be super casual about it because like yeah, good luck bossing or something on the mobile app, but you know what I mean. You can do so much things though.
Dude,
right?
that's a good point.
Besides-
I didn't think about the children. I was thinking about like if it was on the App Store and you just screw,
Yeah.
free apps and you see RuneScape, it might make you want to install it again. I'm thinking older
Oh
customers
yeah,
coming back.
definitely older people too would come back. I mean, that's how it is nowadays. Most people that play this game are like returning players. I probably can count like with my fingers less than 10 people that like literally told me, "Oh, this is my first time playing this game like recently."
I have
this
never
year."
seen
Because-
anyone say that about RuneScape. It's no.
Yeah, only a few times
That's
I've heard about it,
insane.
and I'm like,
Who-
wow, like it makes me so happy.
Who
No,
goes
like,
over
yeah,
to this
I'm like-
game and goes, "Wow, look at all these
Uh.
sweet pixels and this point-to-click combat. Let's play it." Like I'm not roasting
Yeah.
RuneScape. It's nostalgic and I enjoy it, but I just don't see the newer generation or anyone who's trying to get into a video game sign up for RuneScape, except for this now, because RuneScape Mobile is
Yeah,
going to be on the App Store,
Because
the
mhm.
Android store. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
Yeah, like the thing with like mobile apps and stuff is that it's so friendly, to people of any age. Like even my grandma like has even my grandpa has a smartphone now. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
get them on.
Like kids love it. Kids freaking all kids have like smartphones or they use their parents. Stuff
Oh,
like
yeah,
that, their
get
tablets.
your grandpa to make an
crazy.
Iron Man.
Yeah, no, he'll struggle, dude. Like,
Grandpa Rice
but
Cup.
like I could tell my like little cousins like, listen here, you better download this app. This is the game for you. No more Minecraft. Play this game. You want to learn? You want to impress your parents? Yeah, play this game.
God,
Because
and there goes all their social life in the future.
You'll learn what iron ore is. You'll know how
Oh.
to smell steel bars. Like
The basics
it's
of
great,
life,
like,
dude.
you know what I mean?
The
So it's
essentials.
perfect for at least for kids. They'll definitely buy into it because like I mean, it could be a silly game, right? Like people love playing
Like Angry
silly games.
Birds or
Yeah, on mobile. And like RuneScape, or at least old school, looks super silly. I mean, like the graphics are like prehistoric,
Oh yeah,
for
yeah,
most
I agree
things.
with you there.
But
It
like,
does look
I know a
silly.
lot of mobile apps. I see a lot of mobile apps like their graphics are shitty too. So like, it fits perfectly. Like, there's no judging.
It's roasting RuneScape's
Mobile
graphics
apps.
right now. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because like I know a lot of PC gamers, like the people that have moved on. They're one of the biggest arguments, like, oh no, it looks so outdated. Like if you play RuneScape on a computer nowadays versus like other computer games, they're like, yeah, that's why I don't play RuneScape. So basic,
Dude, but for a
so
phone, that's
simple graphics or
perfect.
whatever.
That's perfect for a phone,
Yeah,
though.
exactly. And then for a phone game environment, it doesn't matter because nobody really cares about graphics and stuff. It's just like the actual gameplay itself. Like people, just like what I mean. Flappy Bird don't got no crazy graphics,
Hey,
stuff like
hey, I
that.
think they're at
No,
least
no,
better than
no real
RuneScape's.
mobile game has crazy graphics, really.
I
I
bet.
mean, I know most games like it doesn't have to be for the phone,
I bet
as
when
long
you
as it's
run Angry
enjoyable.
Birds, it's gonna take more processing on your phone than when you run RuneScape. I'm 100%
Yeah,
sure about that.
yeah. So that's like the biggest thing. It's just that it'll definitely attract, like, I mean, older players and newer players, especially the younger kids for sure.
Yeah, that's what Torvesta
Definitely
was
the younger
saying, that
kids.
there's going to be a lot of people seeing that on the app market and coming and hopefully joining the game. And it's beautiful because have you seen what RuneScape's been doing to advertise RuneScape now?
Well, I'm not exactly sure, but let me know. Like, what?
Yeah,
Let me
dude,
know
they've
what you
been
found.
Deadman mode, tournaments, they've been doing ads, and there's actually some gold selling ads on YouTube too. I see those pop up. Those are
Yeah.
hilarious, but they're not them, of course. But RuneScape's
Yeah.
really taken that whole new advertisement to the next level. They're paying off the AOA Gold team to play more in seasonals. I don't know if they took that bet, but they're actually using a lot of their money and putting it in so people start, recognizing RuneScape, especially on the Twitch platform,
Yeah. I'm
YouTube, and now we're
aware of the
hitting the
Twitch.
mobile.
Yeah.
Now we're hitting the
Yeah.
mobile platform. That's
Their best marketing campaign so far, in terms of like just spreading awareness, that RuneScape still exists, is Twitch for sure.
Twitch, definitely,
But
and the
like the
Deadman mode
mobile
tournament.
app, yeah, that's crazy. I really don't know how like mobile apps go viral and stuff, but
This one
I
will.
mean
I can
I think
guarantee.
RuneScape probably
I think
old
it's the
school
amount
at
of
least.
downloads and the rating, and right when RuneScape Mobile goes live, it should have the most downloads in the App Store by
Yeah,
far. At
cause
least a
us,
million.
cause
No, not a
cause
million.
our current players,
Yeah.
yeah, cause our current players would be super thirsty to like download all of
Ooh,
it,
they want the
get into the
games,
top
dude.
spot or whatever.
If we're
Yeah,
known for stuff, we're
true.
known for stubbornness, dude. We're gonna wait until that comes
Yeah,
out and
yeah,
download it the
yeah,
second
yeah,
it comes
exactly.
out. So it should be at the top of the free App Store, hopefully like number one, but it could at least top 10.
Probably,
And so
yeah.
when people
Like
go to look at free
as long
games,
as
they'll
people
see
keep
it.
downloading, as long as cause like we're gonna try our best to keep it alive. So like us existing players, we're gonna download
Just
on the
delete it
spot,
and then re-download
and
it and delete it and
yeah,
re-download it, make a new iTunes account.
just keep downloading, yeah,
Yeah.
and rate it 5. Make sure you rate it a 5 stars, even if it sucks, cause like, I mean, if it gets a lot of traction, they can hopefully make the app better if it sucks,
The
like in the
thing
beginning.
is,
But just like keep it alive, keep it viral, I guess.
I hope, but the thing is, it's beta now, so they're not gonna release it to the public altogether. You have to actually get an invite, which is a good thing and a bad thing. I was hoping the hype would be received by everybody and not just those top few
Yeah,
people. But at the same time, that'll work out any bugs or kinks, get it some exposure because it's probably gonna be a lot of big YouTubers and Twitch streamers that have access to it. Fucking sell out RuneScape. I hope I get one. Please let me
yeah,
one of my YouTube videos. But not everyone gets to try it out right when it comes out. So that's a little
yeah.
disappointing because we're not going to be number one in the App Store until that happens. But hopefully, when
Yeah,
it does come out for
until
beta, it's not fucked.
yeah, it says it's getting full release in winter of this year.
You
How
know
many?
what? Month?
So that's like 2 months from now.
2 months?
I don't know my seasons. I
I
mean, two
don't,
seasons. Sorry. How is that like 2 seasons from now?
dude. I when I was in kindergarten, my teacher never taught me the months in order. You're asking the wrong guy. I am a
Yeah, yeah.
disgrace.
So it's like half a year from now.
There's no way it's that long. It's
Like we gotta get through. Well, less than half a year. Yeah. Damn.
well,
We
maybe a
still got a
quarter of a
while.
year. But yeah,
I
and
mean,
then
at least for the
RuneScape
old school
3
mobile.
has even longer. I don't even know how
Yeah,
they're
I
gonna do
know.
RuneScape 3 for mobile.
Yeah. See,
God, that's
that's the
crazy.
biggest challenge. But they said 2018 or something for RuneScape 3. I mean, dude, I don't even know how they're gonna do that. My best bet for, I mean, at least for RuneScape 3 would be, they put it on like legacy mode.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
Yeah, cause like it's gonna be so hard
There's
to have
no
like
way.
action
There's
bar.
no way you're
Yeah.
gonna be able to do anything
Because like you're
Well,
definitely not gonna be able to customize your interfaces. Like you're not gonna be able to move it around that much.
I've played and I've seen a
For
little bit of
sure.
RuneScape 3 combat, and it seems like it's almost like World of Warcraft with the spell menu and not auto casting, but abilities almost, and
Yeah. They use action bars. Like
action
your
bars. Yeah.
typical MMO.
If you
Yeah.
could only have like a
So
couple
it's gonna be
action
a little
bars
difficult,
present,
but
maybe they'll
we'll
have a
see.
customizable thing where it only uses a couple so it doesn't clutter your screen, then I think, PVM should be possible because it's pretty damn
Yeah.
simple.
I
And
mean,
then
if
skilling,
you do
fine.
legacy, the legacy mode just is kind of like you bring it back to the old school style combat. But yeah, you're not gonna have that much flexibility though. Yeah, interesting how they're gonna do that game. But yeah, old school though definitely has it will be the easiest for them to tackle. So makes sense that they're gonna release that first
Oh yeah,
for the mobile.
definitely. Maybe if they release RuneScape 3 first, let's be real. RuneScape 3 is more chill, like their audience, than O7 members. Because if they released RuneScape 3 first and O7 had to wait till 2018, Reddit would be the angriest piece of shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, just from just from like a logistics standpoint, it just makes more sense to do old school first. Because like technological
Oh yeah,
challenge wise, like
yeah,
old school is definitely easier. Try
easier
to make it into
and
a mobile app.
and
Yeah,
say it wasn't
way
easier,
easier.
they'd probably just do that just to appease their audience. I'm sure they know
Yeah,
O7 is
yeah,
like
yeah.
some wicked people with pitchforks waiting
I
to just
mean,
tear down
yeah,
Jagex.
we know old school, is in terms of marketing is the easiest to market for sure. They've shown, it's proven, like through Twitch and stuff, that it's very easy to market that game.
Oh, I'm just talking about the angry people in the O7 community, man. They
Yeah.
would roast the living hell out of Jagex if they did not release O7 first. Um, yeah, dude, we talked a
Yeah,
lot
I mean, I'm
about.
not, I'm not concerned about the mobs, but yeah, it just makes sense,
It
in
does
general
make
to do
sense,
also.
man.
Yeah,
We talked a lot about RuneScape Mobile, dude. I think we got in some nice detail. Before
yeah,
the announcement happened, what do you think? You said it was gonna be a new game. What game do
yeah.
you think
I
it was gonna
originally
be?
thought. I don't know. Well, earlier, before we actually backstage, right? We're kind of talking about the RuneScape remastered thing, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember a long, I don't know how long ago, but like maybe a few months, they one of the mods that was live streaming, he accidentally like showed something he wasn't supposed to on the stream at the end or something, and
Yeah, I've
it
seen
looked
that.
like a RuneScape game or something. It was like next gen. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, it was something like that, and like people start speculating, yo, Jagex working on another game, RuneScape game. So I was thinking, maybe, maybe it's a new game. And I saw some videos on YouTube recently, people are like speculating, oh, what is gonna be happening in 7 days? And like, some people were saying like this thing called RuneScape Remastered. But I don't even know if that's true. Like if that's really like something that, that's in their pipeline.
I was
But
watching
I
some of
know
those
it's
videos too. Yeah, and
I was thinking it's gonna be a new game, like based on RuneScape, but like with no working title because I've seen something more official, like on their their job listings or whatever for hiring.
for a
It's
new
like
MMO, yeah.
yeah, it's like a new MMO, no name, like pretty secretive, so I don't know much about it. So I was thinking maybe that, but yeah,
Yeah,
I guess
seriously,
mobile app is
I
a
was
pretty big
curious
deal.
because everyone was curious about the announcement when it came out, and I was watching some of those videos that you were watching, and it showed
Mm-hmm.
a picture of the goals for the certain years down the road, and it said like 2018 RuneScape Remastered, and it actually was at
Yeah.
the Jagex HQ, and some people talked about it, and one of the mods, I don't know what his name was, put a post on Reddit saying, we are in the makings, or we're trying to make this game, but we have no release date, and we are not sure if we're even gonna release it. But apparently, it looks like it's gonna be a pre-released version of EOC, and it's not gonna
I
affect
don't know, cause
RuneScape.
like, where was the source for that?
It was on this video that
Because
I watched, this
like,
announcement
I honestly
video.
haven't heard any real concrete,
I don't.
reliable source,
I heard it was a
that
mod who
they're
said it on
saying it's gonna
Reddit.
be pre-OC.
Well, they
Yeah,
said it's gonna
because
be
like it
kind of
just
like pre-EOC, where it doesn't affect RuneScape or or RuneScape 3 in that matter, but it's gonna be this
yeah
runoff game, kind of like Sandbox almost. It's
yeah. I mean, it'll just be basically like how old, like let's just say they are, like, you know what I mean. Let's just assume they are like this. Not true, right? We're just speculating. If it does come out and it happens to be pre-OC, I mean, I don't really know if it's gonna like work out too well just because damn, you're gonna have to have 3 different RuneScape versions now, because like already having 2 different ones, like, you know what I mean, that are significantly different is having a lot of like friction among even the RuneScape players. Because like old school, I mean, at this point is already kind of transforming into kind of like pre-ELC, you know what I mean? We're kind of already getting there. And I maybe a few years down the line, you know, more updates will come to old school that might make it.
No, you're 100% right, because I wasn't excited when I heard that RuneScape Remastered might be the announcement. Everyone was excited for the announcement, but I'm like, I don't. When mobile was announced, I got super excited.
Yeah,
But if it was
like,
RuneScape
mobile
Remastered, I
is-
wouldn't have cared.
Yeah, like mobile is just very like, you know, just positive all around. It just brings
It
players
doesn't split
into
the
what we
community
have
up. It will add
for
more people
games.
into the community, which is what we
Yeah,
need.
yeah, exactly. Like the thing about remaster or any new version or any like similar, you know, game that's like RuneScape or based on RuneScape, it's gonna divide the community pretty narrowly again. I mean, having 2 separate games, you know, based on like similar concepts is already, you know, pushing some people to the edge. Like some people get so aggressive
Yeah.
over like the
Oh,
other
yeah.
games and stuff. I'm like, wow, dude. But you know what I mean? It's just like can't help it. Some people are just
I will take
aggressive,
blame
but-
for the 07 community. We get angry at
Yeah.
RuneScape 3 people for no fucking reason. That is true, and I love it, but it's
so like
just sassy.
imagine having 3 different runes.
That's what I'm
And,
saying.
you know, and then, you know, the people that are like pre-OC or something, you know, they're more biased towards it. They're like, yo, fuck old school, man. I hate this graphics. It's just boring, yo. I
I'd
want my
be
summoning,
afraid.
you know.
I'd be afraid
Yeah.
of what happened to
Or-
old school. I know a lot of people from RuneScape
Yeah,
3 would probably switch
exactly.
down, but old school, you would probably end up splitting the
Yeah.
player base in that game, because I'm not moving to no
Yeah,
free
like, you know
EOC.
what?
I love
It's
old
already,
school.
it's kind of like, you know, 50-50, and then once you add that new game, I don't know, it might be like, you know, 33. It's like it'll be. I feel like we don't really, in terms of like, you know, keeping RuneScape, you know, the legacy going on like in a healthy, like community-wise environment. Like it just makes no sense to have another RuneScape, because like 2 is already a hurdle, like to try to manage, you know, between the communities. So like having 3, good luck.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's why they added RuneScape Mobile, though, because they want more
Yeah.
people in the game. And when they do get more people in the game, you know, I'm pretty sure it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Then they
Mhm.
could probably go forward with the plans of making RuneScape Remastered, because they were going to have the people to fill out those games.
Yeah. Right now, like I'll be honest, even though RuneScape, I mean, as you know, specifically old school has like a lot of social media influence and stuff, but like, you know, the core things that support, you know, this business is the people that actually play the game, not the people that make memes about it. Like they help bring some people in, but like without the actual players, right, buying the bonds or paying for the membership, like then the business don't run. And honestly, we just don't have that many players. You know what I mean? To
Yeah, we
like
don't.
really justify, you know, 3 games or something. Even 2 games, I feel like we're just there. We're just, you know, making the cut pretty well off. But yeah, you can't really try to split our limited players into 3 games. Not
Yeah.
anytime soon. Unless maybe we can get back like that 200. I mean, honestly, I feel like even with 200,000 people concurrently playing it at the same time, even when there was only one RuneScape, I felt like that was still pretty good. Like I think if we even split 200,000 people into like 3 different games, I still think that would be pretty bad. Yeah,
Okay, a question
so-
here. If RuneScape Remastered did come out, do you think more people from RuneScape 3 would join it, or more people from Old School would join it?
I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of people from both games would probably
Is there a
you know,
majority though?
play.
Like who would join? I think the people in 07 would, because everyone in RuneScape 3 would play 07 if they didn't have to restart. They are just on that constant, I don't want to restart this game, I don't want to make a new account, which I think is the funnest part of RuneScape. But
Yeah,
that might keep them
some
from playing
people
RuneScape
really don't. I
Remastered
mean,
too.
I'm just more thirsty than other players, so like I don't mind.
Would you
playing.
play?
I mean, trying. I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, I would definitely play, because, like, to be honest, like, you know, I really did enjoy almost everything. Well, like, except maybe for like the year before pre-OC, because like I was already like my original account. You know what I mean? It was getting good. Like I pretty much had 90 stats, everything. Like money wise, I was solid. Like I could buy anything. So like I was at that point where my character was just too good, and there wasn't much for me that I really wanted to do, because I pretty much done all of that.
Damn.
But like Maybe during like dungeoneering, like when dungeoneering came out, oh, like overloads and stuff. It was fun for a time, so I would totally relive that again. You know what I mean? Go for those goals again, but like I'm not sure if it's something that I would play long run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. But
Yeah,
you'd have to. I mean, it would take a long time to max out on that account, though, right?
yeah.
So
I
it'd
mean,
have to
like
be
it'll
at
be
least a
good
couple
while it
years.
lasts, but the biggest problem is like, is it sustainable? You know what I mean? Like old school was at a similar problem, but I feel like old school because it was more old. You know what I mean? And there was less controversial things in this game that you're able to, keep this game going for X amount of years. Like this game has been going on for like 4 years, right? 5 years. So like, but the thing with like pre-ELC scape is like, imagine this, right? You bring the game out, it's so popular for the first year, but then a lot of like the hardcore players, they get what they want, they get all the high level stuff, and then the question for the second year is, oh, what updates are we going to bring to the game? Like that's what's going to be the biggest problem, because like when you brought stuff like overload, summoning, and all that stuff, it like most things was so easy. Like the only thing that kind of like made all these new updates kind of like felt like it was worth getting, and it was still a challenge even with all those new things, was like next. So like what do you do like after that, Like old school is a little different.
It's
Whereas
not
like,
as easy, but it's getting easier.
yeah.
Though it really
Yeah,
is.
like old school, right? You start the game from 2007 base. So like from 2007 to pre-OC, that's like a good 5 year gap. And that means that means you're missing 5 years worth of like updates, whether it be crazy updates, neutral updates, you know what I mean? So like in 5 years you missed out on stuff like overload, summoning, and all that stuff. So like we're able to, keep this game surviving because we know that if we bring out all these things again, and then you come to the question of, oh, now that we have all these, what's next? You know what I mean? Because like you're stuck. You hit the plateau.
Yeah.
All bosses become extremely easy, and then you're like, what do we do? So that's why I'm worried about if something like a pre-OC game came out, because it'll last for 1 year. It'll last for 1 good year, honestly.
You're
Because
you're
most
bringing
people
up some
are,
good points, man. Because
yeah, most people will definitely, like, especially the veteran players. Most people that will come back to play that game would be veteran players. They'll get all their stuff probably within a year, to be honest. And then it comes to the question, like, yeah, well, what's next for second year, third year? Like, you know what I mean? Good
that
luck.
would have to be RuneScape
That's
free,
hard.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
There's not much else you can do.
yeah,
Because I believe that RuneScape should be hard. You should have to grind for it. It takes a while. I mean, back in the day when they first made it, they expected no one to get a 99 stat because it was so grindy.
yeah,
That was their
yeah,
mindset. No one's gonna get this, and now we're getting it in a week. You know what I mean? But it's still hard. It's a lot
yeah,
of grind.
yeah.
And
Like old school is still slow as hell.
yeah, it is. It is very
Still
slow.
slow as hell,
And I
which
love it
which
that
is
like
fun.
every time an update comes out to kind of ease that pain, people are angry. Like, no, we don't want better experience. Suck it. They want that achievement when you get that cape or the master cape that you put a lot of hours in there. They don't want some easy skill. So I feel
Yeah,
you that it probably would dry out because a lot of the skills pre-EOC RuneScape remastered if it came out, that'd be very easy to just grind away and
yeah.
get those
Like
stats.
I mean, like most skills. I mean, pre-OC you had stuff like rune span, like rune
Oh,
crafting
not
on old
RuneScape.
school, for example,
That was horrible.
is really bad. Like it's really slow. You know what I mean? So few people would actually get it. But like if you do like pre-OC, there will already be stuff like rune span. You sit there and you get your 99 rune crafting like as fast as you AFK your fishing. So or actually even faster, I think. Yeah, so it's like there's no, you know what I mean? The grind is just so fast paced. Like I mean, sure, you want your max cape, but you're gonna get it so fast. And then what's next? Like people often forget that if they make things fast, like sure, it's kind of good for you because like you're finally able to like get the motivation to get 99 or whatever. But what happens after? You know what I mean? You've already reached it so fast. Then all that time you have left over, you're just confused. You're like, okay, well, I don't got anything to do, so
Exactly.
I guess I'm done with the game. Like it's like what, you know what I mean? You want to enjoy this game longer? Well, ironically, this game has to be kind of extra grindy if you want this to last a long time.
Yeah, you don't want to be done in
So
a week. You want to be done in about a half a year where you have no
yeah,
social
yeah,
life or family. That's what you want out of a game.
yeah. Yeah, because like let's face it, like even if you're a busy person, there's still so much idle time in your life that honestly you could just like chill, you know what I mean, and train some skills, even if it's slow. Like, I mean, eventually you're still gonna get it in your lifetime. Like, we humans live a long life, so even rune crafting can be done.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
With,
I
like,
don't want to start
freaking
talking
30K
about
XP an hour,
psychology,
you
man,
know?
and life and the world and the
Yeah,
universe,
you know
man.
what I'm
Maybe
saying?
another
Yeah.
podcast, man.
Yeah, no,
Go
we're
grab a
not
beer.
that far. Yeah, we're not gonna go that far.
But that's why
But yeah.
bringing it back to RuneScape Mobile, it's like all these AFK stats that take so long. People could just be on the go training them, and that just adds over to the satisfaction that I'm getting gains right now on this grocery store trip or anything. Kind of like how Pokemon Go made walking fun. RuneScape could make
Yeah.
average, hopefully not driving.
Yeah,
average
no,
things
please
fun.
don't drive.
Yeah, don't drive in
on the phone,
RuneScape.
man.
Rock crabs can wait, guys. Just
Yeah.
for the love of God. But yeah, if RuneScape Remastered does come out, that's really cool to talk about. And so you're an Iron Man, right? Do you have a main? I'm sure you have a main.
I played everything. Yeah, at this point. Well, all the
You've played all the modes?
besides like Deadman stuff.
Deadman.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
no Deadman.
Yeah.
But you have so you
Yeah.
have a main. You have an Iron Man. Now I have an Iron Man and a main, but I haven't been in the Iron Man game for about 2 years. What's the difference in communities? I think the Iron Man community is probably a lot more tight knit, and a lot more what's that, commutative, so they're nicer to each other than the main community. The main doesn't even have a community.
I'm not sure.
You don't have an Iron Man community?
I'm not even sure if there is an Iron Man community.
What? There is, dude.
To be honest.
You know Iron DVS, right?
I mean, like, cause like when I play this game, I don't really think of like people that play this game well, as like
dude,
groups. You know what I mean? Different groups.
No cliques, no
I
racism.
don't really feel the community. Like, you know what I mean? Not in a bad way, because like I don't really care if you play an Iron Man account or like a main account. But like if you're a dick, you know what I mean? You're a dick. I don't care. You know what type of account you have or whatever. So,
well, I'm with you
yeah.
to the part where you should just be friends with anyone, no matter if they're an Iron Man or not. But there's a huge Iron Man community out there. And I'm surprised you're not a part of it, to be honest. You play Iron Man so much. I'm sure they know about you.
I mean, I play Iron Man, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I would. I mean, because the thing is like, what type of Iron Man community are you thinking about? Like,
well, there are a bunch of Iron Man in a CC. I mean, I'm sure a lot of your
Iron Man CC, right? Like,
yeah, it's a huge community. Yeah, like I'm sure a lot of your subscribers are Iron Man, right?
Yeah, definitely, because
they stay together.
Like me play the Iron Man, and it seems fun. They're gonna want to try that too.
Exactly.
But honestly, like, I don't really feel the community as like, you know what I mean, has such a different boundary between, like a regular account, because like to be honest, most people that play Iron Man, they're not gonna have played RuneScape as an Iron Man to start off. Like, pretty much all of us, we always played the normal game first. And then, I mean, at least for me, that's how it was.
That's
but, like,
how you should do
most
it.
People,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure most people, though, I can almost guarantee you that most people that start in Iron Man didn't start Iron Man as their first ever account.
I hope not.
Like, there's some people. I mean, there's some people that would start RuneScape completely fresh as an Iron Man, but there's so few. Let's be honest, right? There's so few of that. So it just is weird, because like I understand how both game styles would work. Like, I spent so many years playing on a regular account, more years than I played in Iron Man, right? So that's why I feel like I'm just like your typical player. You know what I mean?
But you don't communicate with the Iron Man side of games. You just talk to anyone.
Yeah, because like, I mean, I'm not in like an Iron Man CC or anything. You know what I mean? I just host the friends chat, for people that just like, talk.
I feel
really,
you.
But yeah, I mean, there's definitely like specific Iron Man community groups.
They are strong, like, dude. They are super strong and tight knit. Yeah. Because Iron DVS, right? I think everyone is. Combat Bracelet McGee over there. His YouTube channel. See, yeah, him because the Iron Man community is insane. They have their own memes. He blew up on YouTube insanely. He's rocket. He's like the C engineer of Iron Man almost. And I think the reason for that is not only his good content, his regular uploads, is because he was such a part of the Iron Man community. Always in the CC, always on Reddit talking about it. His name's just known throughout the Iron Man community. I mean, his playlist on his hardcore has 100K views. That's insane for RuneScape. So I think they have some of the strongest communities out there for Iron Man. That's so weird that you don't like. I know people in the Iron Man community, but your Iron Man is such a high level account. I thought you would definitely know more about that. That's insane.
Yeah, no, it's just because like I don't really, like I said, I don't really tend to group myself in like different, you know, communities. I just play RuneScape, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's like how I, you know, treat the game. I just support RuneScape. I play RuneScape, you know what I mean?
I feel
So
you.
anybody that plays RuneScape, like it's fair game. Like I don't want to say discriminate because like we're just playing, you know, we're just playing RuneScape. So it's
Right?
like
I feel
I mean,
you. That's the
I
best.
just
That's
don't
the
treat it like
healthiest
that.
way
Yeah.
to go after it
Yeah.
because a lot. I don't want to pick on the Iron Man community, but there's a reason why there's memes where I'm an Iron Man and I'm a vegan going the same thing. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, like
did you know I'm an Iron Man?
it's
It's like
funny. Yeah, I never like like I can't tell if it's like serious
no, it is
sometimes
serious.
or a meme
Sometimes
because like some people it looks like they think like the idea that oh when people say I'm an Iron Man it's like something that actually happens. I never see that though. You know what I mean,
what?
I don't
I see it
hear
all the
people
time.
like
My whole
before this
chat.
meme. No, before the meme like became like a thing. Like when I first played Iron Man, right? For like at least the first year plus, I never hear people say I'm an Iron Man. Like you know what I mean? It's like that wasn't even a thing. And then just recently, honestly, like maybe like a few months ago, like that's when it kind of just I
I'm gonna
hear
be
about it so
honest,
much. I'm like,
mate. My first year of Iron Man, I was that guy.
I don't
I
know.
was that
You
guy.
were?
Yeah, I was
Oh
like, damn, I
damn,
got a
yeah.
whip. Where's your whip? I'm an Iron Man. I'd be that guy because it
Yeah,
was
yeah, I
such an
never said it like
achievement.
that. You know what I mean? I'm just like, if people ask me, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm an Iron Man, you know. But like, I don't go, I'll go up and tell people, it's like, bro, dude, you're such a scrub, man. Yeah, I'm an Iron Man. You're not. You know, I don't go
I
up to the people.
would
It's like, I don't care. It's
like
like,
their
play
personal
however you want.
achievements.
Yeah.
I would compare to my personal achievements on my stream, and I it was petty as fuck. But I felt so good about being an Iron Man. So I feel
True.
the meme. So I'm probably the one who helped contribute to that. I'm not proud of that, but
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong though, because I mean, like I said, like as we all understand that most people that play Iron Man accounts are
our
you know
master
people that have
race, right?
experienced this game before as a regular account. I mean, like because like what I realized over the years is that you know as I play this game more and learn about things and all that stuff, I realize like you know normal account style just becomes too easy. You know what I mean? The goals just don't feel satisfying because like once you get to a certain point in your game knowledge and experience, you realize this game in simpler terms as a normal count.
Yeah.
It's just this. Okay, you want to buy something, you want to buy resources for a skill, you want to buy items, you know, for your equipment. Well, guess what? You need money. So all you do is you do whatever it takes to make your money. You know what I mean? You can go efficiently, you can do the most, you know, easy, fast way to make money. And with money, you can just do everything. It's that simple. Like that's how you know regular account style became for me because it was so easy. If I wanted any of my goals done, I just go make money and then I just you know, use the GE, buy my shit, whatever. It was like that. It was that simple. So I just felt like yeah, that's kind of dry, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so like when Iron Man mode came, I was already at the point where I don't like this style anymore. It was boring. You know what I mean? I've done this for so many years now. It's like I don't want to do it again. So like when the Iron Man mode came out, you're like, wait a minute, I can't just like make money and like buy things, you know? Like I want items, I have to kill bosses first. Like, yo, that sounds legit, you know? So that's how the shift came for me. It was like, wow,
It's a new way to
this
play the
is
game.
different. Yeah, it's different. And it
Same
feels more
package,
meaningful
new
now
wrapping.
because like I have to grind harder, like harder than ever before. It wasn't just, you know, me making money. So that's why like Iron Man is so good. It feels great. I mean, I don't know though for people that have never like played RuneScape as a normal account and just started as an Iron Man. Like I don't know how they would feel about it, but like I have a comparison. You know what I mean? Like I know what it's like to play a normal account once you're so good at it. So like Iron Man mode is just the next logical step. You know?
It
Just
is and it isn't because you can't really play with friends. But
yeah, yeah.
I
Yo, my bad. That's ice cream, man.
dude, go get some, man. Hell yeah.
Yo.
Oh man, I haven't seen Ice Cream Man in a while. Iron Man for me when it came out was kind of the OG mode of RuneScape. As back in the day, you'd always see people, you know, fletching their own bows, cutting their own logs, hitting their own bowstring, and then
Yeah.
alching it with the natures that they rune crafted. And I couldn't get myself to do that on my regular account because it's like I could just go do something and buy that. It would be faster and more efficient.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
when Iron
exactly.
Man
Yeah.
came out, that was the efficiency, and it just made you feel like a boss. You're like, wow, I made all these. I'm doing a farm run at the same time. I'm like the whoops of
Yeah.
skilling for this
Yeah,
half an
yeah.
hour they last, and that's what brought me into Iron Man mode, doing everything, all the
Like,
skilling yourself, so you actually feel
from
like a
scratch.
boss. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really bossing
Yeah.
that much.
It
Bossing was cool,
definitely.
but more of the skilling is what got me.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Same. Same. I agree with you because like there's a lot of skills that I normally don't give a shit to train, but like on an Iron Man account, you're just kind of forced to sometimes. Like sometimes like for example, diary rewards are really nice. Sometimes you feel like it's really worth it. So you gotta train your skills, whether you like it or not. Like
Oh, the
if
diary
you
rewards
think
are
the goal is
evil.
worth it, you will go out of your way to train the shittiest skills. Like holy shit. I got 77 rune crafting just to
I could never
unlock
do
the
that.
stupid elite freemake diaries. I don't like what the fuck. I hate rune crafting honestly. Like old school rune crafting is boring as hell.
It's so bad.
Especially before before you can do the Zaya stuff, which is kind of chill. Like I did lava rune crafting, dude. That shit was so AIDS.
Oh
But
my
like
god, I don't know
just
how
knew,
you
I was
did
like,
that.
yo, I'm gonna get this elite diary done. I'm gonna get myself noted bones, dude. I'm doing it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do this rune crafting. I did it, and I got my reward. I was like, yes.
How long did that
That
take?
was
Oh
nice.
my
I
god.
don't like rune crafting, but it worked out.
I couldn't do that.
So another good one was like Hunter, dude.
Oh yeah, you don't like
I
Hunter?
was like
Hunter's chill.
70 Hunter. Like I was 70 Hunter for the longest time, but then I was like, yo, I need to stop being a bitch and just, get my Armadillo items, get that thing done. And guess what? I caught enough chance to get 94 Hunter, to finish my Armadillo shit. So I was like, yo, I'm not a big fan of Hunter, but I needed it. So I'll do what it takes, to get my goals done. So it worked out. So like you normally don't do that though. Like if I was a main account, I just buy my Armadillo, dude. Fuck it. I'm not doing Hunter. Like I would just bought it. So
Yeah, I feel you. And and
Yeah.
another thing is that when you see an Iron Man and they have a certain skill cape that is buyable on a main, you actually have some sort of respect for him. Like if you see an Iron Man with a Herblore cape, you're going, damn, that's a lot of herbs.
Yeah.
Right? But if
Yeah,
you see
dude.
someone else with that, you're like, oh, he bought it. He bought it.
Yeah.
Definitely easy.
I mean, it's still cool that I'm like, yo, they made a lot of money. I'm just gonna assume he didn't stake, but yo, he made a lot of money. It's like
That's what you just buy your
Yeah.
buyables. But Iron Man, there's no buyables.
yeah, exactly.
except
Yeah,
for
yeah.
wine.
That was exactly what I was saying before. Yeah, just like you want to get a skill up, you want to buy equipment, make money, and then you just do it. You get it done. It's like always the same formula. So
Feels good.
But I mean, I'm saying like once you know the game well, though, like once you like realize that that's what the game, comes down to. It's just like you making the money and you buy whatever it is that you need. Because like it used to be different, when I was new to the game, when I didn't know much, that wasn't the idea. The idea was just like, how do I make money? Like it's just such a struggle. You can think of that stuff, but like now you do. It's just like you find the best way to make the money and then you get everything done. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember
that's
back in the
nice.
day on Old School, I was running around Lumbridge, and I'm not even sure how I got into Al-Kharid. I didn't even know how to make 10 GP. I stayed there for
Yeah.
a week. I didn't know there was a Varrock.
Yeah.
I was killing
Exactly.
scorpions. I'm like, how did I even get this mage mode? Did my friend give me this? I
Yeah,
don't-
exactly. So that's I'm saying like at least when you're new to the game, you don't think like I do about like you make money and you get whatever.
Yeah,
it
it's a
is that
new
you want.
experience.
But,
Everything's
like,
a new experience.
Exactly. Yeah, you need to get the experience first. So that's what like made like original RuneScape when I first started good. So fun. I mean, I was a kid, so I mean, being a
Everything
kid
was fun, right?
helps a lot with not knowing shit. Yeah. Because like as a kid, you just don't know much.
You don't.
But when it comes down to it, it's just experience. When I first started RuneScape, regardless of age, right? When you first start RuneScape, you just don't know much about the game, and instead of thinking like, all these items you already know and money to make it, to get what you need, it's just like you explore the game. Well, that's how I felt was most. You explore the game, and honestly, you just do whatever the hell you want. Like you never thought about being any type of efficient. You just go with the flow. So like as a free to play, when I first started the game, like from retrospective, if I wanted to get like full rune or something, what I should have done was I just spent a day killing cows. And if I sold all those cow hides, I think I would have had enough for rune armor. But I didn't, because I never thought like that. I was just like, hey, look, there's cows. I kill a few, I cook their meat. I'm like, all right, okay, it's time to leave. You know what I mean? I could have just spent a day at cows. I would have gone full rune in one day. But no, you know what? It took me like 4 months or something to get full rune.
And you know
It
what?
was-
You have to cook every one of those cow meats, or you're not a RuneScape player.
Cook every single one of them.
You have to cook all of them.
Even the burnt ones, I kept it because I don't even know why. I just thought it was cool. I was like, I need to make sure my inventory is full or something. It was stupid.
If you go to the chicken pen, you gotta cook them up too. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, the good old days.
That's what was fun about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like Iron Man is kind of a similar thing because like you're not bound by like the idea of you make money, and then you can buy whatever you want. Like because once you know this game too well, that's how it becomes, and I hate that style. So it's good to have Iron Man because like you have to force yourself to do different.
And you get excited about a lot of
things. When you didn't think about money, you just did different things, and that's what was so fun. But yeah, Iron Man just kind of like even if you know that's how you can easily kind of beat the game. It's just like make money efficiently and buy everything. Like Iron Man's it's not even the case. Like you can know that, but you can't do that.
Yeah.
So that's what's so good about it. Like you're forced to do so many different things, and it feels fresh all the time. But for the most part, until you're
level 126, you got everything.
Yeah. Like I'm still not done yet. Luckily, I still have a lot of items I want to get. So like it's nice. I'm forced to do different things. That's cool. But yeah.
It's the Iron Man has a huge perspective of if you go to Barrows and you get your first Barrows piece, you're going to be a lot more excited on your Iron Man as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or your first clue scroll page.
Yeah. Because I remember all those items became so useful sooner. You know what I mean? Like it's just once I got the tank body and stuff from Barrows, I was like, yes, I can finally start bossing. Start my first DKs.
Or when you get your first Barrows item set, you feel like a beast. You're just walking around. I remember when Iron Man first came out. The guy who got the first Guffin set got in 39 KC or something insane.
Lucky.
I hated that guy. I didn't get full Guffins until 900 KC. I fucking hate that guy. It took so long. And by that time, my Slayer was already done, so I didn't need it, really. Oh. That's a good time.
Yeah. True that.
Oh, yeah, dude.
But, it's great. Because, like, everything you get, for the most part, it can be useful. So, for pretty much almost all my items that I've camped for, they've been useful one way or another. So that's very nice. Instead of me just chugging into the GE for money, I try to be creative and see what I can do with each item and stuff. Because honestly, I've found so many cool ways to use certain things. That I would never thought of for like bossing. Because
when you get your first like dragon battle axe and use an attack potion with it instead of wasting a super.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah.
So good. I've only just stopped recently using dragon battle axe
because you got so many potions, right?
Now, but like before, dude, I pretty much used dragon battle axe for like a year straight. Honestly,
you felt so awesome because you had to get like 250k GP on Iron Man, which is not hard to do if you've been playing for a while. But in the beginning, it's an annoyance trying to gain that GP. Definitely is.
True.
But
true that.
This is sick, dude. We talked about Iron Man, RuneScape Bubble, RuneScape Remastered, nostalgic days. This is a good time, man. I had a good time on this podcast, man. Is there anything you want to wrap it up with, or any of the last thoughts about any of these things?
No, I think we cover a lot of stuff and stuff that I didn't think about covering that I accidentally talked about.
Yeah, I told you it's just like a free flow, dude. It's nice.
Yeah.
You gotta have a couple topics, but you just kind of fill in the gaps here and there.
Yeah, it was good. Mm-hmm.
All right, man. I appreciate you coming on the podcast, man.
Interesting.
Yeah, dude.
Interesting idea for podcast wise. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I wanna continue this too, man. Just keep having more and more people talk about everything, even the problems. But that's for another podcast, of course, right?
That's gonna be a little bit more. You're gonna have to curate that one. Well, if it's like a controversial problem thing,
invite Oak Dice.
No. Oh, God.
Hey, man. But yo, thanks for taking like an hour out of your time, dude, to come talk to me, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it pretty well.
We're gonna be ending the podcast, man. Go check out AsianRiceCup's channel. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh God, no, not the meme. But yeah.
So go check him out. Awesome,
eyes.
Oh no. But all right, man. Ending it right now. See you.